Hey fam, I have some amazing, pure, life transforming word for you today. I'm excited to share it with you because when I was in prayer this morning, didn't God just show up and captivate me through singing and prayer? And all of a sudden, he let me know of something. And just imagine right before, like what I usually do, I have a friend that I do Bible studies with, right? 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Fam, if you want to join, hit me up. It's fire. Anyway, besides that, so we were actually looking through Matthew, and at that time I was distracted because of a trade I was running. Funny thing is, I made profits, but then I ended up losing my trade because it's almost like because let me just state this first before I explain. Because I was relying on I allowed my emotions to take control, right? To cloud my judgment. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment, and within that emotion, I prayed to God that He take control and the charts be favorable. But the funny thing is, even when it got favorable, I didn't come out, but I allowed my emotions and the greed that comes within seeing that it is favorable. You're like, nah, it must go up some more to take over. And I ended up losing the trade, but only because I gave up. You may be wondering, wait, how did you give up, Caleb? I gave up because I didn't want to use the principles I learned in order to benefit me in the trade. I didn't use the principles because I gave up on the principles because I wanted to satisfy the emotion that was welling up within me. Don't you ever feel like that whenever you get angry? You're like, I'm gonna give up on being Christian just so I could teach this boy a lesson. Now I mean, or teach this girl a lesson, whatever the scenario may be. And but the thing is, after that, after the Bible study and everything, I still because like I've been studying on love, so I noticed that I shouldn't be provoked. I am not provoked in a loss. I am not provoked in any other. I am still able to be at peace because of my Father. But then He revealed something to me in prayer when I was deep in prayer, just enjoying His presence. Let me tell you what He told me. Brace yourself. This might hurt some people. Just letting you know. Okay, so he started off by telling me, Caleb, you can put your name there. Caleb, I never called you to give up. And he said, but if you relying on me is you giving up on doing what is needful, you don't know what it means to rely on me. Huh. When he told me that, I was like, mind you, it's not over. He didn't stop there. Okay, let me repeat that part. But if you relying on me is you giving up on what or giving up on doing what is needful, you don't know what it means to rely on me. That hit me. But I continued writing because I was like, okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. Because the Bible talks about a father corrects his son, right? And no, actually, it says God corrects those he loves. He chastises those he loves. The direct words from New King James, right? Or the King James Version. And in this moment, I knew that I'm getting correction. So why run away from correction when I could become better because of the correction? So he ended up saying, I have given you the idea. See that forex that you're doing, I gave you that idea. Or whatever it is that you do. Caleb, you do photography. I gave you that idea. Right? I have given you the energy. I have given you the mind to solve and create, to build and to store. I have given you all you need to move according to my love. Like, I feel like I have to take that slow so you can understand it. Because, wait, the Bible tells us that He has given us everything that pertaineth to life and godliness. So when He said He has given us all that we need, He literally means that He has given us all that we need. I remember there's a time I was like trying to figure out, God, what is the purpose that you want me to fulfill in my life? What is the thing that you want me to do daily on a consistent basis? And also in regards to finances, how can I get myself financially independent? And He told me this, that I have given you everything that you need. Period. In my mind, I was like, Lord, what do you mean? Oh, you mean the camera? Oh, you mean, what do you mean? I was looking at the physical. I was looking at what I had, which is not a problem. But we tend to forget that it doesn't start with the thing, but it starts within the person that hosts the thing. Okay, He didn't stop there, right? After telling me that, okay, I'll given you all you need to move forward according to my love. And that is how you begin to rely on me. Oh. Wait a minute. So in me using all that you have given me, that all that I need you have given me, I am relying on you. So, in other words, the information that I've gotten, no information, like I literally go on to say, literally, the word that has formed this earth came from the word that formed this earth came from God. That means everything else comes from the word. So that means everything comes from God. Literally, all information comes from God. And when I look at that, I'm just like, there's a lot of misconceptions nowadays, and a lot of misbeliefs, and a lot of information out there that we believe that, okay, God can never be found there. Right? I'm not saying that you should go search for God there. I'm like, get to know Him first based off of His word. And then when you look at that information, you will see God in it. And you'll be realizing that, wait, they took this out of context. If they say it this way, it's similar to what the Bible has said or the word of God has said, you know? But that's not what we're talking about right now. But it's part of it. Okay, then he went on to say, trust what I have given you to do. Trust what I have given you to do what I have said it would. Trust what I have given you to do what I said it would. Like all the things that you need, I have given you. So trust all that I have given you to do what I said it would do. God said, God mentioned in His word that His word will never return back to Him void. So what we understand about that, once He speaks it, it will fulfill the things of which He has said it will do. So we know that God's word is as trustworthy as He Himself. And that's how we see the connection between Him and His word, which is in John 1, right? We touched on that before. So going forward, we see that it brings this thought in my mind that, okay, so if what He has said will fulfill what he said it would, then all that's left for me to do is to do what he has said for me to do, or to do what I need to do according to the all that he has provided for me already. And he said, once you understand this, and once you understand how to walk in this enlightenment, nothing can stop you, or nothing will ever stop you. Then he went on, then I was just thinking to myself, okay, I said, think about it. If everything is his word, as I said before, everything will do as he said or set it. We look at the sun, we look at the moon, we look at the stars, and we like, how sway, like how are they there, how are they being held up and string around in circle in a certain formation and not falling out of place? If the whole galaxy in its immensely huge enormousness, right, can still obey the voice of God, what more the words in which he has told you that you could use? And that's where we talk about principles. Okay. And furthermore, he made mention to me, remember all you have learned. Like, when I was trading, and I allowed the emotions to cloud my judgment, it's like at that point I forget all that I've learned. Like, you get this with most traders when they trade and they lose. It's like at the moment they're clouded by a certain thought, just one thought or one, and they decide to forget or give up on everything else. And the funny thing, the act of giving up is not verbally saying, "Oh, I give up doing this. I won't do this ever again." Right? The thought of giving up is literally taking something contrary to what you were meant to pursue, and that's how we will get to what I'm gonna say next. Okay. Looking deeply into it, and you like God like showed to me that within the word, within every knowledge, once you know me, when you look deep into that knowledge that you seek or you see, you will see me in it. You will find me in it. And this made me realize that we have been tricked. We have been tricked. And we have been tricked to believe that giving things to God makes us unaccountable or unreliable or irresponsible. Just imagine being called all those three things. It's like it's more damaging to the soul to hear someone say, "You are totally unreliable." It's like it hurts. It hurts. Like, I'm imagining someone saying, "Yo, bro, you're unreliable. I cannot account for you anymore, bro." That's painful. That's when you know that you at the edge of the edge, and one more false move, you done. That's how it feels, right? But God is like letting us know that when you give up, you accept irresponsibility. You accept being unreliable. Because you're not holding on to the word that he has given you. When you hold on to the word that God has given you, you walk in a sense of belief and trust that this word will fulfill what he has said it will fulfill. Like, I'm just imagining Noah in the Bible. God told him it's going to rain, build a boat. Do you know how many years it took him to build that boat? I'm just thinking, of course, more than 10 years, bro. A boat that can fit each pair of the animals that are on this earth. Bro, that boat must be huger than a mansion right here. And it has to host him, his family, the food they'll be eating as they journey along. It had to probably even have a place where they you know, excrete. I don't want to use the word. Yeah, yeah, you know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, in that he still trusted and built a boat. But you get Caleb, God tells him that nah, he's gonna become a billionaire, and he doubting, bro. He's like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna settle for 10K. I'm actually gonna settle for 5K a month. Interesting. Nah, fam. Nah. Nah. God has so much more for you. And I feel like I could say more, but it's already the end of the video. I'm gonna continue next week. How about that? How about that? Did you enjoy that so far? Um, there's so much more to talk about, so much verses to get into, but fam, there's a lot to get into. So I'm gonna take it nice and easy with you, and you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna yeah. Next video, I'm gonna summarize all that I've said here, and continue forward with the next part of the things I had to say and what God showed me in the morning. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Hope that this touched you, you learn from it, you grow, and you become better than ever. Peace, guys.